it all game. We are motivated. We are dedicated. Come on now. Come on now. We will win. We are the best on the field. And we in the field like all day like all night like on the blue light, offense like, defense like, this squad like, house call like, and it sound like, and it sound like, and it sound like.
Yeah.
It's official. It's official. It's official.
Combine season is upon us.
I'ma do this here forever. Forever.
Try it.
Forever. Forever. I'ma do this here forever.
Manning throws. It is deflected and intercepted. Jimmy Smith has it. He's going in for a touchdown.
All you haters better be gone. This is the day you've been waiting on.
We're going to continue on to the NBA, and that's where we have LeBron James. And now, of course, I know, why do we even care? But we're going to talk about it anyways, right? Following a home win over the Denver Nuggets on Monday, in which LeBron James put up his second triple-double of the season, he didn't want to talk about social media. He didn't want to talk about what he did. When asked whether he unfollowed the Cavaliers' official Twitter and Instagram pages, this is what he said.
LeBron, you may not like this one, and I'm not thrilled asking it. I'm obviously trying to diffuse this a little bit, but it appears that you unfollowed the Cavs on Twitter today, and it's caused quite a stir. Why did you do that, or what would go into that?
Next question.
You've had 38 assists tonight. That's a season high. Is this something you can take forward to the next game?
I'm done.
All right.
Now, according to a source familiar with James' thinking, James unfollowed multiple accounts across Instagram and Twitter to preemptively begin preparing for the annual social media blackout that he takes every postseason. Last season, James' last Instagram post came on the eve of the Cavaliers playoff opener. But it makes you think, if you look at his Twitter, he only follows 150, 130, 40 some odd people. If he's so serious about blacking out his social media, why doesn't he just, and trust me, he can afford another phone, why doesn't he just delete the app maybe? It saves your login, unless you log out, it saves it. Or just use another phone that doesn't have any of those apps. It just has the people that you want to talk to. Why create a stir? Because you know it's going to happen. You know how much media is on you. You know all this other stuff. Why do it? Why do it? It makes you really think that if he did it for attention. Because why else would you unfollow your team's official Twitter, official Instagram pages, and carry on like nothing's going to happen? Because if you think about it, again, he did it on purpose. It's not like you accidentally unfollowed somebody. On Instagram, maybe, because it's just click and then you're good. On Twitter, you press unfollow and it says, "Are you sure?" And you gotta say, yeah. It's not like he did it accidentally. And then he doesn't want to answer and say, next question. And I understand it might be a stupid question. What does it matter? He just had a triple-double. Why are we not paying attention to that? It's a great deal. It really is. And that's why the next question is even more important, because then he gets offended because the guy's talking about how he's going to translate it to the next game or to the playoffs. He said something along those lines, and all he says is, I don't know. And I'm done. Why are you upset? Why are you upset? And it just seems like everything about the Cavaliers has just been off the court. That's all the problems are. On the court, playing solid. Some guys, yeah, whatever. But it just seems like LeBron James is that person who says they don't like drama, says they don't like any off-the-court attention from that's something that's negative or can be perceived as negative. But he does something to get that attention and then says, next question, you guys are immature, and just kind of blows it off and just runs away. And it's like, you asked for this. You did this. All you could have done, look, I can get on my phone right now and I say, okay, well, Twitter or this guy, he doesn't even, and especially there's one guy right now who I get the notifications and he starts posting stupid stuff now. He used to put cool stuff and now it's not. I could just unfollow him right now. Or, okay, that actually didn't make my point. What I was trying to say was I could just delete the app. If I'm a player and I just want to focus, if I'm whatever, and I got a big NCAA tournament, for example, I want social media. I want to see what ESPN's writing about us, saying that we're underdogs, that we can't beat that team or this team. We shouldn't be here. We should have lost in this round or that round. All right, delete the app. Close my phone. I can still use my phone for later. I can still have people message me on social media or anything. Or what if I don't want social media? Guess what? Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, delete. People who are important have my number. People that don't have my number, well, whatever. That's it. That's how all of this could have been avoided. But no, he's got to say, well, I'm going to go on an annual social media blackout, but I'm not going to delete the app off my phone. I'm not going to use another phone because he's got money if he wanted another phone. I'm going to unfollow some people, just certain people. What's it take? And it's not like the Cavaliers are going to blow up his page or anything. I mean, it's not like they're going to post something negative about LeBron James. Not, ESPN or some of the analysts or even some of the players that he follows are probably going to say something worse or will have more chance of saying something worse than the Cavaliers' official Twitter and Instagram pages. That easy. I don't know. It's just weird. Then we have the Houston Rockets on Monday. They received an official warning from the league office regarding Dwight Howard's use of Stickum in a recent game against the Atlanta Hawks. As you guys are seeing the footage right now on YouTube, sources Monday said they will that the extent of the punishment, that would be the extent of the punishment. Just an official warning. That's it. That's all it is. The NBA notified 30 teams, all of its 30 teams, Monday via league that the Rockets were issued a formal warning because the team use of an adhesive substance on a player's hands during a game, according to NBA rules, use of any adhesive substance is strictly prohibited. And during games means time period from 90 minutes before tip-off through the final buzzer. And now Dwight Howard, he said, actually we'll get to that in just a moment. Now the officials working on Atlanta's 109-97 victory over Houston on Saturday removed the game ball because Howard applied Stickum spray to his hands from a can covered in white tape while he re-entered the game in the first quarter. After Hawks forward Paul Millsap had made the first of his 2 free throws, Howard checked the ball back in, grabbed the ball from the official, and when Millsap got the ball back, he immediately questioned what was on it. He said, quote, this is what he told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, "I've never felt the ball like that ever. It was sticky. It was like super glue or something was on there. I couldn't get off my hands. It was the weirdest thing ever." Now, referee crew chief Monty McCutcheon investigated before going to each bench and issuing a warning. According to the Journal-Constitution, McCutcheon told each team that Stickum is illegal in the NBA. The newspaper also reported that Rockets coach J.B. Bickerstaff slid in front of the can, which was at the scorer's table, in an attempt to hide it before McCutcheon's approached Houston bench. And actually, real quick, the touchback in the NFL will now be brought up to the 25-yard line like we were talking about earlier. It just got passed, so there you go. Should kickoffs be in the game? Let me know. Now, Howard, he was just chewed from, and this is what's weird. Why in basketball are you putting Stickum on your hands? Now you get it. Oh, well, you go up for a rebound, and when you come down with it, it's a rebound, like whatever the stupid Baylor player said. Yeah, I get it, but in basketball, you also have to shoot the ball. You don't just catch. Like, a receiver, it makes sense because all he's going to do is catch and block, majority of catching, and so he wants to hold on to that ball, and that's why he's going to put Stickum. In basketball, you're not just rebounding, and that's it. You got to pass it. You got to shoot it. We all know basketball. So he puts it on his hands. It makes no sense. And he shot 2 from 7 from the field. Obviously, why? Finished with 8 points, but 17 rebounds. Now, it doesn't really make a difference in did the Stickum help him get rebounds? Who really knows? Who really knows? Now, he said that he's been using it for the past 5 years. Quote, I don't know why people are making a big deal out of it. I do it every game. It's not a big deal. I ain't tripping. End quote. So it makes you think, now this is very, very close to what the Patriots did. They deflated a ball. Now I'm thinking, well, deflating and putting Stickum on your hands, that's 2 different things. Ching, true. But you are altering the playing field for yourself and for your team. Deflating the ball was to get a better grip of the football. Putting Stickum on your hand is to get a better grip on the basketball. Wow, 2 different things that result in the same thing. Both are cheating. Both are illegal, clearly. Yet nothing happens to Dwight Howard. Now, I'm not a Patriots fan, Chargers, as you see. And I'm not a huge Tom Brady fan. I like Tom Brady. I respect Tom Brady, but I'm not like a Brady lover. Thing is, and I know they're 2 different sports, but so what I'm getting at is if Dwight Howard says, I ain't tripping, it's not a big deal. I've been doing it for the past 5 years. Had Tom Brady said that, none of this would have gone to the courts. He wouldn't have been suspended for the first, or had the whole appeal suspension. They would have never been docked with draft picks. They would have never lost money if Tom Brady just said, yeah, I deflated the footballs, or had someone deflate it. I ain't tripping, though. That's it. That's all he had to do, and he would avoid all of this because that's what Dwight Howard did, and all they're getting is a warning. The NBA, and be honest here, none of that would have happened for Brady. Probably would, who knows if it would have been worse or not if he just admitted it. But in all seriousness, this is ridiculous that the NBA is just letting Dwight Howard get away with this with just a warning. Are you so? Any other player that uses Stickum, hey, well, he got a warning. I'm just gonna get a warning. I could cheat for a little bit. You got a warning. How are you gonna tell me is I get a warning? That's it. Cool. I'll cheat. Whatever. It's all good. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. I'm not a hater of the Rockets. I'm not a hater of Dwight Howard. It's just you cheated. You cheated or have been cheating. Got caught with it. And even if you look at the stupid coach's face who's just like, oh, what is this? Oh, this looks like, oh, this is cool. Here you go. Hide it, hide it, hide it. Are you serious? For real? And a warning? Come on, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.